to the $100 MBA Show, the business podcast you can't afford to miss every single day with our daily 10-minute business lessons for the real world. I'm your host, your coach, your teacher, Omar Zenhom. I'm also the co-founder of the $100 MBA, a complete business training and community online. Make sure you check out our free course over at 100mba.net. Make sure you nail your business idea with our free 7-part video course on idea validation. Today's episode is a must-read episode. In our must-read episodes, I share with you a book that I've read that has greatly influenced me and impacted me as an entrepreneur. I share with you some of its takeaways, the insights in the book, and why you should read it too. Today's must-read is The Automatic Customer by John Warrillow. The Automatic Customer makes a very strong argument when it comes to creating a business that has a reoccurring charge, a membership site, if you will. I'm going to take you through some of the benefits that he highlights, some huge benefits of having a business that has a reoccurring membership or a reoccurring fee, whether that's monthly or annual, some of the studies that he shares with you, and how you can apply some of the techniques, the tactics that he shares into your business, regardless of what kind of business you have. I want to tell you right off the bat that you might be thinking right now, hey, with my product, with my business, I'm not able to make a membership model out of it. You may want to think again because this book makes some really good suggestions for people just like you. So let's get into it, guys. Let's get down to business. Today's episode of the $100 MBA Show is sponsored by Front. Front's shared inbox makes it easy to collaborate and keep messages from falling through the cracks. Guys, if your team manages a support @ or a sales @ or a product @ email account, you should check out Front. You can assign emails to teammates, add comments to collaborate internally, and set reminders for people to follow up. Check out frontapp.com/MBA for a free 30-day trial. You got nothing to lose. Give it a try. It's going to simplify your emails in your business. That's frontapp.com/MBA. Metaphorically speaking, a traditional business requires more brawn, while subscription businesses require more brain. That's a direct quote from The Automatic Customer on page 124. And it really sums up a lot of the arguments that John Warrillow makes in the book. The Automatic Customer is an argument for subscription-based businesses. Now, I got to back up a little bit and let you know that John is building off his first book, which is called Built to Sell, creating a business that is high value, meaning that when you go to sell the business, its perceived value, its value intrinsically, and how much revenue it can make is quite high. And he takes this opportunity when he's writing this book, The Automatic Customer, to show you that subscription-based businesses have a higher value when it comes to selling their business. But what makes this book particularly interesting is John is not simply talking about software subscriptions. And this is the typical thing that people think about, subscription-based businesses, SaaS businesses, software as a service. But instead, he shows you how virtually any industry has the potential to create a subscription revenue stream that either complements an existing business model they have or launches a whole new enterprise. And to be quite honest, he makes a really compelling case. I mean, as I was reading through this book, I kept on just stopping and saying, oh, this guy's got a point. This is a really valid point. I know this because I have two different types of businesses. I have a subscription business with Webinar Ninja because they pay a monthly or an annual fee to use the software. But with the $100 MBA, I have a one-time product, one-time payment. So let me get into the book itself. It's divided into 3 sections. The book first explores why subscription businesses are on the rise. Then he enters a deeper exploration of 9 common subscription models. And these are some models you may want to take on in your own business. And before wrapping up the book, he goes into an extremely comprehensive review of the new language, metrics, and required skills for building a successful subscription-based business. So let me get into some of the details, some of the takeaways I got out of this book. The one major takeaway I got out of this, something that I really just got drilled home when I was reading this book, is that if you're going to have a successful subscription-based business, the one thing you must have is that your product has to deliver a win quickly and frequently to your customer. Let me explain. Let's take a look at a well-known subscription-based business, Netflix. If I signed up for Netflix for the first time today, I would want to be entertained, right? That's why I'm signing up for Netflix. I want to watch great shows and movies and things like that. So as a fresh new Netflix user, as soon as I sign into Netflix, it's going to show me some options. One of the first options is what's trending right now, what's popular right now, shows that a lot of people are watching. The other option is new releases. So as soon as I sign into Netflix, I'm given all these great choices so I can get what I signed up for. I can be entertained. I can watch some new shows that I've heard about, like House of Cards. I can look at some movies that I heard that are only exclusive to Netflix. So I'm good to go for at least a few weeks. Now, if you notice, if you are a Netflix user, that Netflix is always releasing new shows and new exclusives. Let me get a little bit more specific. It's not just always. It's almost every 2 to 3 weeks something new is coming out. They never wait more than 3 weeks to release something new. Why? Because your membership with Netflix is a monthly membership, and they want to win you over month after month. They want you to get another win quickly and frequently, meaning that you signed up, you enjoyed it, you don't want to be bored. They want to give you something new, something fresh, something for you to say, wow, another win, I got entertained again. So you keep using Netflix, you don't cancel your membership, you remain a customer. So this is the key element to any successful subscription-based business. Give them a win as quickly as possible when they become members and make it frequent. Make sure that they're continuing to get that win. Let me give you another example in our own business, Webinar Ninja. So the whole win of Webinar Ninja, the reason why people sign up to Webinar Ninja, our software, our webinar platform, is they want to be able to create and run a webinar easily. You want to be able to run this webinar, communicate with their audience, and fulfill their needs, whatever that is, whether they're selling a product or they're teaching or they're giving a workshop. So my job as a leader of this software is I need to make sure that my customers are able to create webinars quickly and easily and get that win when they join Webinar Ninja. Not only that, I got to be able to make sure that they're able to do that as frequently as possible. It's not enough just to get one win. They need to continue to get wins so they can continue to be a customer. So keep that in mind when you are looking at your own subscription-based business. Another major takeaway of this book is that you don't need to be in software. You could be selling physical goods. A great example of this that they open in this book is Amazon Prime. Amazon sells mostly physical goods, whether it's shoes, clothes, electronics. That's what they do. People order things on Amazon and they get it delivered to their house. But they've added Amazon Prime as a subscription-based business or subscription-based model or module in their actual business because they realize when people invest the money, they will go back to Amazon because they already have a sunk cost. I already paid $100 a year, so I can use Prime so I can get free shipping, so I gotta get my money's worth. And in fact, they did a study, and Prime really only works when people pay. If they gave Prime for free, it wouldn't have the same effect. People need to feel invested. So even though Amazon sells physical goods, they've used a subscription-based model in their business. And it's the most successful thing Amazon has done to date. The Automatic Customer is one of those rare books that's an engrossing read that you can actually finish the book in one sitting. It might be a 4 or 5 hour sitting, but it's really engrossing. But it also gives you specific and tactical strategies like the ones I mentioned, and that's why it earns to be a must-read in our book. Another example in the book he uses is Dollar Shave Club. We mentioned them before, but they're not software. They're not even an online business, meaning that all the products are consumed online. They're a physical good that gets delivered to your house. Razor blades and shaving cream. He shows you how this model really works for consumable goods, goods that you need to order and reorder on a regular basis. So if you're not familiar with dollarshaveclub.com, it's a subscription service to razor blades and shaving cream. Every month you get a packet that gives you enough razors and cream if you like. It's optional, the cream, so you don't have to go to the store. It gets delivered to your house. And they're not alone. Harrys.com does the same thing. They're competitors, but they're different. But the point here is that there is space in that market to do it because people see the need to do that. Is your product consumable, something that people would need on a regular basis? And even if it's not something they need, maybe they want it. Maybe somebody wants a new t-shirt every month. Having that option may be something you want to offer. Guys, I got more on today's topic, but before that, I got to give love to today's sponsor, HostGator. When you're building a business, you don't want to have to worry about the tech of creating your business website or registering domain names or getting SSL certificates for secure checkouts. Let the experts take care of that for you over at HostGator. When you sign up for HostGator, you get 24/7 live support. So you get a whole team of people dedicated to make sure you win with your business website. They'll help you and walk you through creating your website, maintaining your website, and upgrading your website whenever you need it to be upgraded. That also includes when you start with the baby plan with HostGator, you can upgrade at any time as your business and your website grows. But the point here is just to get started. And now is a great time because you could save 30% off with our amazing discount code. That means you can get started for only $5 a month. Just go to HostGator.com/MBA30. Again, that's HostGator.com/MBA30. Guys, to wrap up today's must-read episode, The Automatic Customer is definitely a must-read. It's going to change the way you think about your business and possibly introduce a subscription-based model to some part of your business, if not all your business. One of the things that I didn't mention that I want to mention before we wrap up is he talks about the value of your business when it's an actual reoccurring revenue business. If at one point you want to sell your business, having a reoccurring model, a reoccurring revenue model where you can actually say, I have X amount of users and every month or every year, they are going to be charged X amount of dollars. It's a very predictable revenue stream. It kind of removes that supply and demand because you're actually dealing with real numbers, real members you have with you right now. Yes, there will be churn and there's increase and growth, but for somebody that is looking to acquire a business, this is huge. This is a huge advantage and a great relief because they can actually predict the income they'll make if they take on the business. So if it's not for anything, think about subscription-based businesses as a way to increase the value of your business. I thought Warrillow did a great job of weaving stories and case studies while making sure that it's still tactical and practical. He actually gives you how-tos in this book. He also shows you how overall you can benefit from a subscription-based business. Guys, we did the work for you and included a link to the book in today's show notes so you can grab it. If you're on your iPhone, just click on the cover art. You'll see the link right there. The show notes will appear. Or if you're on your computer, just go to 100mba.net/MBA583. Guys, that wraps up today's lesson. I hope you loved it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in an iTunes rating and review. By leaving us an iTunes rating and review, not only do you help support the show and we get feedback so we can improve, but you also enter our weekly random draw to win a lifetime membership to our $100 MBA training and community of over 180 video lessons, interviews with experts, workbooks, our great community on Facebook, a whole lot more. It's our way to say thank you for showing us love on iTunes. All right, guys, before I go, I want to leave you with this. I love a good book that will challenge the way you think. And this is one of those books. You should always try to grow and challenge your perceptions and ideas of business. This is how you become better. This is how you achieve different levels of success. If you're the same type of entrepreneur that you were 3 years ago, then there's something wrong. You should be progressing and your opinions should be changing. So always be on the lookout to find something that can help you expand your mind. All right, guys, I hope that helps and I hope to see